The house did not break all at once. It cooled. The moon woman noticed it first in the mornings, the way his breath no longer searched for her in sleep, the way he waited for darkness to settle before slipping into bed, careful as a thief entering his own home. He rose before dawn, believing silence made him invisible, believing absence went unnoticed if it was quiet enough. But the moon hears what the sun does not. She noticed how his voice shortened, how questions were replaced with nods, how his hands no longer rested, they hovered, uncertain, detached. The warmth that once lingered after his footsteps faded like breath on glass. Still, she said nothing. Moon women are taught early. Watch first, feel second, speak last, if at all. On a Saturday morning, he dressed without ceremony. No explanation, no destination, just a tightening of shoes, a clearing of his throat, and a door that closed too carefully. She did not ask where he was going. She already knew. The elders had whispered long before he left. His father had carried conversations like offerings to the village where second wives were not betrayal, but tradition, where lineage mattered more than truth, where silence was considered consent. In that village, another woman waited, heavy with child, time rounding her body toward arrival. A woman whose existence had been negotiated in rooms where the moon woman's name was spoken like an inconvenience. Still, the moon woman brewed her tea. Still, she swept her floor. Still, she placed her shoes neatly by the door. Because knowledge does not always demand response. Some truths ripen, others reveal themselves fully only when touched. That evening, she folded his clothes with the same care she had always given them, then placed them gently on the porch, not thrown, not scattered, aligned. Order is the sharpest blade. She did not cry, she did not rage, she did not call. The moon does not chase what has already left its orbit. The man arrived in the village carrying two selves. One was the husband who claimed fatigue, who blamed silence on stress, who believed distance could be explained away later with poetry and promises. The other was the son, obedient, anxious, eager to be seen as complete in the eyes of elders who measured worth in offspring and compliance. They welcomed him with knowing smiles. His father spoke of responsibility. His junior mother spoke of timing. The elders spoke of balance, how a man could hold two homes if he learned how to divide himself. No one asked about love. The pregnant woman watched him from the doorway. She had not demanded marriage. She had not demanded presence. Her body had already answered the village's questions. Inside him, something tightened. He told himself this was not betrayal. He told himself silence had protected everyone. He told himself the moon woman would understand. She always did. But the moon woman was not built for understanding dishonesty. Back home, she slept lightly, not from worry, but from clarity. The house spoke to her. The walls shifted their tone. Objects leaned differently. When he returned days later, thinner in spirit and heavy with avoidance, he did not knock. He circled the house instead. He saw the clothes on the porch and felt the ground tilt beneath him. He told himself it was temporary. He told himself she was emotional. He told himself she would ask questions soon. But the moon woman did not open the door. She had already crossed the bridge that questions lead to. She had seen the future he was building, one where she was expected to shrink, share, and remain gracious while being erased. That future did not include her. He sent messages wrapped in regret. He offered sickness as softness. He offered poetry where accountability was required. The moon woman listened, not with her heart, but with her spine. She remembered the nights he waited for sleep before touching the bed, the mornings he fled before light, the way silence had become his native language, and she understood something simple and final. He did not lack love, he lacked courage. The house, now quiet, returned to her rhythm. Power outages did not unsettle her. Rain did not disturb her. Even darkness felt companionable. She lit her candles, she counted her beads, she slept deeply. When he came again, asking to talk, asking to explain, asking to be let inside, she answered once, "My home is settled. I am not ready for conversation. Please respect that." It was not punishment, it was truth. The moon woman does not banish men. She simply stops holding space for those who cannot hold her. And so she remained, luminous, unmoved, while he learned too late that some doors close not out of anger, but completion. The moon does not wait for apologies. She rises. Now listen here, child. Cold houses don't happen overnight. They start with little drafts. A door not answered, a question dodged, a body beside you that's already halfway gone. See, a man don't always leave with his feet. Sometimes he leave with his silence first. He stop bringing his day home, stop naming where he going, start moving like the dark got better company than the light. And a woman? Oh, a woman knows. She knows before the proof ever shows its face. Her spirit feel the shift. Her bed get lonely even when it's full. But here's what the moon woman remembered, and what I want you to keep. You don't chase truth out of hiding. Truth come walking when it ready, and when it do, it don't need you begging it to speak. When she found out, she didn't scream, didn't plead, didn't fight the village or the elders or the old stories that swear a woman should endure. She simply put the clothes outside. Because when a man makes another home in secret, he already moved. The porch just catches up to the truth. And don't you let nobody tell you that's cruelty. That's clarity. Love don't require blindness. Marriage don't mean swallowing yourself whole. If a man want two wives, let him build two houses with his own hands. Don't ask the moon to dim herself to keep his shadows warm. Remember this, baby. A woman who listens to herself never gets left. She just stops waiting. And the moon? She keeps her light. Always has.